Hello students, I am Aminavi Nasir Pasha Ansari, lecturer in Civil Engineering Department, Brahmadev Dadamani Polytechnic, Belati, Solapur. Today we will see Introduction to course of Mechanics of Structure of Program Civil Engineering of 3rd semester. First, we will see teaching and examination scheme. See, this is a teaching and examination scheme. There are total 6 subjects in the 3rd semester, out of which 3rd subject is MOS. The abbreviation for the subject is MOS. MOS. Course code is 22303. We will have weekly 3 lectures, 2 tutorials and practical of 2 hours per batch. There are total 7 credits for this subject. We will have the examination of 70 marks. The duration for exam is 3 hours. The minimum passing mark is 28 marks out of 70 marks. There are 2 unit tests which carries 20 marks each and 10 marks for the micro project. After completion of 2 unit tests, we are taking average of the test and it will be added in the micro project marks, and you will get out of 30 marks in progressive assessment. Thus, it carries total 100 marks for the theory. Also, it has practical exam. The minimum marks for passing is 10 marks. Again, there is a progressive assessment for the practical. It means during the semester you will have to perform practical. This practical will be assessed and each practical have 25 marks, and final term work will be given to the student out of 25 marks. Minimum criteria is of 10 marks. If we add theory plus practical, the grand total becomes 150 marks. That means this subject is for 150 marks. Now, rationale. Why this subject is included in the diploma syllabus? Because after diploma completion, the student will join industry, construction industry, or some student may start their own business. For that, design and analysis of structure and its component needs the basic understanding and application of mechanical properties of materials and their behavior under different loading and stress condition. Second, concepts and principles of structural analysis shall be well understood by the students, which is important for design of reinforced cement concrete and steel structures, and the same has been covered in this course. Next, third one, analysis of determinant structure undertaken, action of transverse loading along with analysis of members under direct load will also be studied in this course. Fourth one, The approach of teaching the course shall focus on development of students' analytical and critical thinking while solving the structural problems. Last, the experiments expected to be conducted in the laboratory will integrate knowledge and required skill as regards to the structural behavior of components and materials. These are the some points related to our subjects mechanics of structure. Next, competency. Now we will see competency that student acquires after completion of the course mechanics of structure. First, the aim of the course is to help the student to attain the following industry identified competency through various teaching learning experiences. Analyze structural component using different method. That means in mechanics of structure you all are learning analysis methods of structure. There are different methods of analysis. You are learning that methods in this semester. Now, moving towards course outcomes. According to competency, we have seen the course outcomes of the subject are determined. Course outcomes are nothing but the ability that student will gain after completion of the course mechanics of structure. First, articulate practical application of moment of inertia of symmetrical and unsymmetrical structural sections. Second, interpret structural behavior of materials under various loading conditions. Third, select material considering engineering properties for various structural applications. Interpret shear force and bending moment diagram for various types of beams and loading conditions. Fifth one, determine the bending and shear stresses in a beam under different loading conditions. And last, six, check the column safety for various loading and end conditions. Now moving towards syllabus of mechanics of structure. There are total 6 units. First unit is moment of inertia. In this chapter, we will study 3 subpoints. 1.1 is related to moment of inertia, definition, radius of gyration, section modulus, parallel and perpendicular axis theorem, formulas for different sections. In 1.2, MI of symmetrical and unsymmetrical sections. 1.3, polar moment of inertia of solid circular sections. Unit 2, simple stresses and strains. In this unit, we will cover total 2.1 to the 2.6 points. 2.1 is concept of rigid body, elastic and plastic body, determination of elastic body under the various forces, definition of stress strain, Hooke's law, elastic limit, modulus of elasticity, SI unit. In 2.2, types of stresses. In 2.3, standard stress strain curves for different material like mild steel, taut steel. 2.4, deformation of body due to axial forces. Next, in 2.5, concept of composite section. 2.6 Concept of temperature, stresses and strains, and introduction to the strain energy. In unit 3 we will study elastic constant. The name of chapter is also elastic constant. We are learning total 3.1 to 3.4 4 bits. In 3.1 we are learning longitudinal and lateral strain, Poisson's ratio, biaxial and triaxial stresses, volumetric strain, change in volume, bulk modulus. In 3.2 shear stress and strain, modulus of rigidity, simple and complementary shear stress. In 3.3 concept of single shear, double shear and punching shear. In 3.4 relation between modulus of elasticity, modulus of rigidity and bulk modulus. Next, unit 4. The name of unit is shear force and bending moment. This is a very important chapter in the mechanics of structure. In this chapter we are learning total 4 subunits. 4.1 is types of support, beams and loads. 4.2 is concept and definition of shear force and bending moment, relation between load, shear force and bending moment. 4.3 shear force and bending moment diagram for cantilever and simply supported beams subjected to point loads, uniformly distributed loads and couple. And we will see point of contra shear and point of contra flexure. 4.4 shear force and bending moment diagram for overhanging beam subjected to point loads, uniformly distributed loads, and we will see point of contra shear and point of contra flexure related to overhanging beam also. Unit number 5 bending and shear stresses in beams. There are 4 subunits in this chapter. 5.1 is concept of bending moment, that is pure bending, theory of pure bending, assumptions made in pure bending, meaning of term used in flexural equation, bending stresses and their nature, bending stress distribution diagram. 5.2 concept of moment of resistance and using flexural equation. 5.3 shear stress equation, meaning of term used in equation, relation between maximum and average shear stress for rectangular and circular section, shear stress distribution diagram. 5.4 shear stress distribution for square, rectangular, circle, hollow circle, rectangular, circular, angular sections and channels. Next, last unit, column 6. In this unit we are learning total 4 unit, 6.1 to 6.4. 6.1 concept of compression member, short column, long column, effective length, radius of gyration, slenderness ratio, types of end conditions for column, buckling of actually loaded columns. Next, 6.2 Euler's theory, assumptions made in Euler's theory and its limitation, application of Euler's equation to the calculation of buckling load. 6.3 Rankine formula and its application to calculate crippling load. 6.4 Concept of working load, safe load, design load and factor of safety. This is our actual syllabus we will learn in this semester. Now moving towards question paper specification table. This is the table. Just we have seen number of unit. There are 6 unit and you can see here the moment of inertia, unit number 1, allocated teaching hours is 8 and distribution of theory marks is under 3 category, R, U, A level. R means understand level. Sorry, R means remember level. U means understand level, and apply level. Next, total marks for this subject is 10. Next, simple stress and strain. Total allocated hours for teaching is 10. R, U and A. Distribution of mark is 4, 4, 6. 4 mark for remember, 4 mark for understand, 6 for mark apply. Total 14 marks. Elastic constant have 6 hours allocated for the teaching and distribution is 2 to 4. Total is 0.8. Shear force and bending moment diagram. Total allocated hours for teaching is 12. 0 to 0, 4 and 12. Total 18 marks are there for this subject. Bending and shear stress in the beam 0.08 teaching hours are allocated. R 2, understanding 6 and apply 6. Total 14 total marks are allocated for this unit. Column 04 hours are allocated, means 4 hours are there for teaching. 0202 means for 6 mark this subject is allocated. Total teaching hours are 48 and total marks are 70. So the total question paper is for 70 marks. You can see here the distribution of marks. The maximum weightage is given for the fourth unit, that is shear force and bending moment diagram. As per this distribution, you are giving final examination. Now, learning resources. There are so many books available for the strength of material, that is mechanics of structure. Some are given in this table. First one is Strength of Material Volume 1 by Timoshenko, CBS, New Delhi publication. Second title of book is Strength of Material, Khurmi RS, publication Yaschand and Cooperative Limited, New Delhi. Next, third one, Strength of Material by Ramamurthy, Dhanpat Rai and Son, New Delhi publication. Strength of Material, BC Punmia, Lakshmi publication, Delhi. Strength of Materials, Ratan SS, New Delhi publication. These books are available in library. You can see this book and refer for the study. I will suggest Strength of Material by Ramamurthy is very nice book and number of problems are given in this book. So refer this book and refer another books also. So this is overall introduction to the subject. Thank you.